Hello ladies and gents, I'm the Rev, and this is Subnautica. Well, that was quite an opening. Thought I'd better wow you guys with your own personalized submarine. Yes, this is Subnautica. And I've been watching this game from before it went into early access till now. So overall about 2 years, 40 some odd updates and dev blogs, everything came on the Steam summer sale. So I thought, what the hell, I shall get it. So I'm going to give you guys a quick little run around here, show you some of the fun stuff. I've got about 80 to 90% of the game. I do not have everything, but I do have about 80 to 90% of it done. So of course we've got our fully decked out submarine. Now there's more things I can put on that. And what I'm going to do is I thought I would give you guys a teaser here. Aw, look at the pictures you can put on the wall. So nice, so nice. And I'm going to build a guide series. So from you starting with absolutely nothing in the life raft, which is where you start, to building your own base above the water on an island if you'd like, deep sea bases, all kinds of stuff. I'm going to show you guys how to do all of that because personally I am really enjoying this game. Now this is done by Unknown Entertainment. The guys that brought you Natural Selection 2, and you can tell, I'll tell you, it is for a early access game, it is very well put together. They've done a really good job, and there's more stuff coming. About once a month they do updates, so there's a lot to look forward to. So give you a quick little thing here. This is your basically PDA, what you see, your inventory, your hotbar, gear you're wearing. We've got our blueprints here, and these are all the various things you can make and eat. And there's actually a way that you have to go about this to actually do things to get these things. It's not just find the blueprint and do it. It's, you know, a successive kind of thing. Anyways, and then you got your log, where it gives you, you know, all kinds of very things. As you can see, photo album, you take pictures of various things in the game, you can stick them anywhere you want. And then there's their kind of small wiki. Now, they do already have a wiki for this, and it is very helpful, so you won't have to search and search and search. You will have to a little bit if you want to do it yourself. It does take a lot of work to find everything there is to know because simply the game just doesn't have enough tool tips. And I'll show you guys that in a second. It's one of the few things, and again, these are that's one of those things that they'll add at the end of development normally, but here's our aquarium. Alrighty, so let's start showing you some of the real fun goodies we get here. Alright, so that's water. This is your standard crafting station. This is basically what you start out with, and you make various resources all the way from the very basics all the way up to complex stuff. And of course you got all of these fun tools you get to make, equipment, different dive suits, fins to swim, deployables, sea glide, which is something you get in the beginning of the game, but you use throughout. And that's one of the things that they've done really well, is even the stuff that you get at the very beginning of the game, you're going to use that throughout the whole game, even when you're in the in-game stuff, because the tools that you get, they're all kind of meant for different things. So I'll explain that in a second. But this is our scanner room, and I've only got one, but you can put multiple ones up, link them together, and it scans the area around where you are. The little highlight things here, those are our cameras, and you can click on it, and I'll show you the other side of this in a second. And they're stationary. 2 of them are stationary. Whoa. No. Oh wow, they do detach. I didn't know that. I didn't try and move them. I just tried to go back and forth. But anyway, so now we've got these guys that can go wherever they want to. Though I don't know how you get them to reattach. That's how you get them to reattach. So the game is forgiving to an extent. At the same time, you can see on the left side we've got oxygen, health, you have to eat, and water. So anyway, so along with, and this game is full of, and I hope they keep bringing more and more upgrades. So you got a camera drone, controllable camera, and scanner rooms, all these upgrades here, and these work with the personal submarine that you get. But that's not your only mode of transportation. I showed you one, that's the Sea Glide, the thing that you grab on, which is also, it looks like this in real person. And you have a range of various guns, scanners, things to build with, as you can see. So we can build all these various things. All you have to do is have the appropriate mats. Got different power sources, solar panels. So as you're first starting out, you know, you're not going to be putting in your nuclear reactor like I have. You're going to be putting in things like solar panels, power transmitter, because you see they're easy to get. Even this right here, the thermal plant in the beginning area, there's a small little volcano kind of thing that you can use. So, and again, we've got all our appliances here, so you can place these anywhere you want. This is the upgraded version of the fabricator, which is that over there, as well as, and one of the more important things I couldn't wait to get my hands on, power cell recharger and battery charger. The submarine, our little doohickey here, you can see flashing there, the Seagate. And stink nasty, me submarine. They all run on power cells, and you have to constantly recharge them. Now it is early access, so there are a couple of little gimmies that they give us. But anyway, so there we go. Showed you guys all that. There was a lantern, an aquarium in my little office I showed you. But anyway, so I've got a couple of different entrances here I can get in, or I can come here, and there is an upgrade station that you can put in here, and then you can make things like torpedoes and other such things. And then we have our sea moth, and it comes with a full selection of upgrades. You can put a little extra storage in there. Right now I've got the torpedoes. I actually have to put torpedoes on in my inventory. We've got hull reinforcement. So basically, when you bump off of things, you don't have to repair it constantly, and I bump off of things. And then we've got energy dispersal, and then our depth. And this is the highest that it'll go. Take it down to 900 meters. So far, I haven't been below about 500 meters because it makes me very nervous.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
And there she is. Now you can paint this any color that you want. And down here you can see there's a little thing right here. And what this does, and this is so cool.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
An English dude with a voice synthesizer. Dangerous weapon for a video game about the future. So, because I don't want to forget what my ship looks like. And that's our lasty little Bloodhawk. That's what I called it. Anyway, so you can see we got massive storage, power core. This is the engine, and these are the upgrade stations. And I don't have them all. So that's what I am still. There's one that you get that will take you, I think, and give you protection down to 1,500 to 1,000 meters. I don't know. Again, I haven't done all of that because I purposely stopped so I could start doing guides, because a good portion of this I want to explore with you guys. So we will do that via guides and updates as they bring new stuff on. Of course, I'll be doing updates. Like I said, I'm going to add this to my guide section. This game is really a lot of fun, folks. You'll have a blast. So here's some of the fun mats that we get to play with. Lubricants, diamonds, as you can see, we've got all kinds of our tools. Torpedo, gas torpedoes. And there are a few things that'll chew on you in the game. As you get down under, is it under 500 feet, there's a thing that likes to grab you. So I haven't tried screwing around with that, because if your ship, like that little submersible, it gets destroyed, then you got to make another one, because you won't be able to get down to it to get it fixed and repaired before that thing come get you again. So that's in the future. Anyway, so we've got more stuff in here. Quartz, you can see various shrooms, copper crystals, the upgrade from before, our little automatic health maker, and then more upgrades. You upgrade your fins, your air tank, your survival knife, Cyclops. Now I know there's more of these that I've got to find to make, because I've only got one here, and I played with that. And then of course you do your pressure compensators here, battery charger, very important. And I do not have all the upgrades yet for the submarine bridge, as you can see. But I do have more gear, some of the more stuff you can get. So we got a terraformer, and this is used, you take it with you if you're taking your seagull into tight spaces and you need to, you know, maybe try and get out. Stannis rifle shoots slow but will hold things in place, and there are various like sand sharks and some other funky things. If you can catch them in it, it works. The first 3 days, and you guys saw that the ship blow up. Before that, you're going to need a radiation suit so you can go to the ship once you get your little sea glide and get a bunch of stuff, because there are a whole crap load of upgrades and these signal sources. See this? And these signal sources, let's see, we'll put one in. I'll show you guys this real quick. Signal sources, so they're real easy to find. Oops, I'll pull that out. I don't have the right upgrade in my bridge yet for that to work. So now that's that little camera I showed you guys. Anyway, so you see here down in the bottom right corner, you say heat signature, and if you can go that deep and you can get to that heat signature.
Dehydration detected.
It's okay, I got it covered. Anyways, if you can go that deep and you can get to it and you have the proper equipment, because you'll use, because a lot of times you'll use the submarine here. There we go. Submarine's got 3 cameras, very needed, so you can guide yourself through things. And I'll show you that, because we're going to go back to this and we're going to go do a little bit of shallow diving when the sun comes up and show you guys some of the awesome stuff of that. Anyways, but when you go way down deep, you're going to need the submarine first to get down that far, because it does take a while and there are things that can attack you on the way down. Then once you're down there, you're going to need your seagull, which is a smaller sub, to get into caves and other such things. And then you're going to need the sea glide to even get into smaller caves, so you can get into bigger areas. And they're really, I mean, you can really see there's a lot of thought and a lot of really cool stuff. So hold on a second, folks, and when we come back, we are going to explore some of the depths, which is the whole point of this game, because so far I've just shown you upgrades. So now comes the fun. So hold on and we'll be right back. We're under the sea. And again, we're in our personal submarine, which is so freaking cool. I'm sorry, man, but some of this stuff is just so... Oh, by the way, and I did want to mention this, VR is being developed with this game as it's going. So you can imagine...
Welcome aboard, Captain.
...what this would be like with a VR headset. Really? Get off me. Come on now. Who is... Oh, it's... Really? Okay, don't make... I'm going to have to use my thing on you. Where'd you go? Come here. Come here. So that's one of the little predator guys that screws with you. I mean, they're not... These guys aren't that scary. I mean, they're not insta-kill death kind of thing. Come here. There you go. How about that? Huh? Did you like that? Anyway, so... One of the things you'll be doing, of course, is playing in this area. And every area is designed and very well, I might add, to have the materials that you need so you can continue to get yourself going. So there's an area like this in the first section, and there are monsters in it, big fish, and then you can, other areas like this one I'm in right now, I mean, you saw those two little dudes, but that was all that there is, and you do get gear that can repel things as well. And I'll show you guys that in a little bit, but I thought... Now these are the... Whoa! See, I can't drive with the SOB. Anyways, these are the somewhat... I mean, this is where you'll start in general. You can see the thing here, that little flashing. That is your home little life pod you start with. And this is just, you know, one of the coral areas. They're little safe spots. There's two big ones. And this is the kind of thing you're going to be looking for, which is debris. There's all kinds of different types of debris. And you see that rock in that space there. What that usually means is that's blocking a cave entrance. So you want to be real careful, of course, what you go into and how you go into it.
Caution. Calorie deficiency detected.
Oh, I know, I know. But at this point, it's actually not that difficult to get food either. Again, it's all about the upgrades that you have. Okay, I'm just trying to see if there are any fishies around here. Oh well, there usually is in the caves. So, part of the fun is you're going to find caves like this all the time, where I'm not real sure where it goes. I actually haven't been in this one. So far, they've gone into what I would call underground. Oh my goodness, it's hard to steer. You don't have a pitch and roll, so I'm doing this all just with the mouse. They've got a decent idea. I would get... Oh, cool, yeah. All right, we can go down here. Cool. I would change put a roll feature, you know, so you can roll your ship. Now, I do that a lot in Elite Dangerous, for instance. You know, you pitch and roll your ship. That would be good here. So this is one of the underground areas. Wow. And I'm noticing that this is like the third one I've found, and I'm kind of getting a feel on how you find them. But, anyway, so this is some of the really cool... Ooh. Oh, it's not a tooth. I thought that was a tooth. Anyways, that is a mineral, and you can see there's a bunch of fish under here. And we're at 245 meters. Give you an idea. That's one of the underground volcanoes. So if you wanted to build a reinforced base down here, you could have plenty of thermal energy. And there's a whole bunch of lithium and gold, copper, all kinds of stuff. That's fish bouncing off. So here I am, now I'm out in the wild. Ooh, that's a bad fish. Get. You get two. Oh, you guys are gonna... Really? Okay, so we'll use this one. Okay. They come back, I got another one I can use. That's one of the easy early ways to do defense. Alright. Oh, jeez, I got another one of those. Aren't there any good fish? No, that's just all bad fish right there. Okay, where's my... Oh. And you do lose your bearings fairly easy. There, oh, there we go. There we go. Anyways. I love this gun.
New creature discovered.
Anybody else nice and close? Need to get me some chow. Alright. So, now unfortunately, we haven't heard, and finding the way out isn't always easy. Ooh, that was lucky. Normally it takes a lot more work, but anyways. Oh, I might have to just... Okay, let me see what these guys are. I can only pass up so much without knowing. Copper, that is what you make your batteries out of. Where was another one? I know there was another. There it is. And titanium, we'll get a lot of that. Because you basically build everything. Almost everything's got a little bit of titanium in it, which is fine.
Emergency. Starvation.
I know.
Alert.
I know.
Calorie intake immediately.
Yes, yes, yes. Ooh. So that's one of the environments. So I'll show you real quick here. Oh, jeez.
Systems online.
You don't want to be a hurry in this game like I was right there, because that's what happens. Anyway, so food, real easy. Cooked, whatever that is. One-eyed motherfucker. Oculus. Oculus, really? I haven't found a vive fish yet, but I'm sure they're out there. Right, so then you just...
Vital signs stabilizing.
As you can see, that's water from my suit. I have a special suit on, reclaims moisture, kind of protection. And it's interesting. The only thing I haven't really showed you guys, there's some concept stuff, and you actually have to go into command consoles. Da 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 da. Anyways, this is much cooler to look at. When it's daylight. So at night, it really slows down what you can do. I mean, it really, really does. They really, I mean, and it's good. I mean, the game really gives you a sense of depth, which is funny. But, I mean, I'm piloting my ship right now in reverse. And this camera is underneath it. And there's one on top, and there's one out on the side, which is, you know, pretty good. I mean, or one right in the butt of the ship. As you can see here, we're nice and deep. Not that deep, but then, like I said, I have purposely not done the really deep stuff because I want to do that with you guys, because that's where the big crazy animals are. I've only seen one. I've heard a lot, but I've only seen a couple real big ones. Ooh. Hello. So you see that, folks? That is what we are currently looking for. So that is close enough. I'm just going to jump on out. Now, one of the cool things also on my submarine is these are all storage right here. So it comes with built-in storage. And there's my red and black colors of the channel ship. So we can just pop right out here. Let's see now, where was it? That's the hard parts. Now, there it is. So go right here. Hi there. Filtration. Oh, okay. I've already got that, but that's okay. If you already have something, it gives you supplies instead. Very helpful, but that's what you have to do. That's how you find things, is basically searching the bottom of the ocean floor for an extended period. I mean, that's basic. I mean, that's a good portion of the game, but it's compelling. I mean, it's not just mindless. And as someone, you know, that's been in this early access, doing all those survival games, stuff like that, this is really refreshing. I mean, it's the reason I like some of the games I do so much is, and I like early access so much, is that you... Ooh, something big hit me. Alright, so I'm going to keep going. Go over here. Again, good at... Ugh. So I know this is where we need to go. Oh, there we go. So those are the sand sharks, and those guys will chomp, chomp, chomp on you.
Captain.
Alrighty, folks, so here's a perfect example. Submarine won't fit down into this area. So, and there are stuff down here we're supposed to find. I just haven't been able to figure out what it is yet. Hey there, nasty guy. He'll hurt you. See if I can shoot him first. He doesn't even do him. Oh boy, hello. You're ugly. Is that probably... Yep. I don't want to show you guys those torpedoes. Those actually take a lot of work. Ooh, so, what do we have here? This would be something that we're looking for, and of course this thing... Ooh! Well, he gives a pretty damn good knock. So, there are two types of torpedoes that you can use. There are gas torpedoes, and there are these vortex things that kind of suck everything up. And to use the vortex ones, I've noticed you actually have to either hit the actual thing or hit something close to it. So I'd have to like shoot it at the ground here and it'd suck him down or something. But let's live dangerously. Oh shit, my inventory's full. Oh, that's never good. What the hell do I have in... Oh, that's why. Oh boy, those things are huge. Okay. Alright. But basically that's what we need down here, and then I'll be able to further craft that into other things. But since we are down here, and we can go 900 meters. So one of the things that I am looking forward to is they've talked about, and they have right now, but you have to do it in their creative mode, which is cool. They have a creative mode. Oh, there's another ball. Oh no, my ship is... Okay, that's okay though. So, if you have your thing injured, if you can get away, you can repair it. Now where the hell did my ship go? Ah, there it is. Okay, so we whip out our welder real quick. Oh, and we jump back inside. Okay, too close. Too close. And the welder. There we go. Good mechanic, and it keeps you, you know, on your toes with your vehicle, because you don't want to lose something like this down here and not be able to get back to it. I mean, then it'd be gone. So that's why you definitely want to make sure you're using something like this. You get the submarine before you're going, you know, these extreme depths here, and it gets a lot deeper. The only problem is trying to get the big sub down here is really difficult. I mean, all you do is wind up banging the crap out of it. So you do need to make sure that you are paying attention. There's another one of those things. Oh, wow. And there's more wreckage. See, this is one of the cool things about the game. I know I haven't found everything. Not even close. And if it's down this deep, there might be goodies around it. Hard to tell. Yeah, it's just a piece of ship. There are like little compartment ones. Jesus, scare the crap out of me. And that is uranium, which you need for the nuclear reactors. I don't know what that is. But again, like I said, I have not done a real thorough, deep inspection of anything that deep. Whoa! So I was like, what the hell's that? What in the hell is that? Just a monstrous piece of stuff, I guess. Makes you wonder if you follow some of the wreckage, where there'll be more goodies. I don't know. See, I don't even know what all this stuff is yet. What is that? See, and this is part of the fun. This is what is so cool. And they're adding more stuff. So they're going to put more monsters in, more deep content, other things like that. So, and of course, like I said, this is going to be, ooh, one of those things. I will be following this game closely. Ooh, more weird looking mushrooms. Okay. And giving you guides and other such things to help you guys, because basically, like I said, I'm nice and deep. The biggest barrier with this game right now is knowing where to look. Oh, perfect. Knowing where to look for stuff. So this is what I was talking about. They have these sections like this. Sometimes it has cool things you can scan. I don't know why this one has a light on it. Probably because it's so deep. Ugh. But somewhere in there will be, whoa, a way in. And then they may have goodies in it, have stuff you can scan. Usually, yeah, there's a nice big hole usually. But okay, so I'm going to stop because otherwise this game has got so much I won't get to it all. So folks, definitely want to tune into the guides. Like I said, I'm going to explore these areas. There'll be lots and lots and lots and lots of goodies. So, as always, I'd like to thank you for watching. Please, if you're going to pick up this game, buy it through a established website, not any of these weird CD things, because they've been finding most of these really cheap keys out there. Screw the developers, and please don't do that to indie developers. If you want to do it to the AAA guys, go right ahead. But indie, we got to show these guys our support because they come up with cool crap like this. Ain't no way in hell an AAA developer would ever do something or take this kind of a risk. And this is a freaking cool game. You get your own freaking submarine that you get to upgrade and put stuff wherever you want. All that stuff I showed you, you can put that crap wherever you want. So let's support developers. And you can also do that by like and sharing or thumbs downing, whichever, doesn't matter as long as you are interacting, and that's
Caution.
what's important.
Mild dehydration detected.
Yes, yes,
Intake
yes.
recommended.
I shall get to that soon. Anyways, folks, remember, keep your heads down. Your submarines up. I like that sound. And I'll see you again from down in the depths real damn